Nothing will paralyze you more than the limitations you place on yourself, fam. Nothing. Nothing will paralyze you more. We see this all the time. People are afraid to bet on themselves. They're afraid to take action. They're afraid to take risk, right? Because they feel like, hey, who I am is not good enough. I was born and raised here. My parents did this to me. This is what happened to me. This is what was told to me as a kid. This is what I lack. This is what I'm not good at, right? This is how I feel about things. People have already created, it's like they've already accepted the loss, right? They've created their future. They see their future. They've created it and stamped it already, and they don't give themselves a shot to break out of their own limitations. If you realize this, fam, that you've created your own limitations, that it's because of you that you are getting the results you're getting now, that right there, if you really, really want change, that right there will spark an interest in something. You'll be like, oh, what about me is keeping me in the same place? What about me is getting me this result? And there's a real deep dive into that, but there's an extreme interest in that. This is the thing that you can't teach, right? You can't teach that. You can't teach somebody to actually care about themselves in a way where they want to understand their problems instead of escape their problems, right? Most people want to escape. Most people want to run. Most people want to feel good because it's like, this is too much. This is overwhelming. There's no energy. There's no interest to actually understand the problem, right? If you were happen to understand the problem, there's instant transformation because now you start to see yourself for who you actually are, right? You start to see, yeah, all this stuff is facts. Where you grew up, things are happening in your life, right? The bills are piling up, you've wasted a lot of time, whatever, right? There's a lot of facts. But then the only thing that brings hope, the only thing that gives you a shot is to understand that at this moment right now is a brand new moment. It's a brand new opportunity for you. This very second is a brand new opportunity to say, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm not doing that no more. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm cool. I don't want to do that. I'm good. Let's put that over there. We're no longer doing that. We're going to start doing this. But in a real way, now there's interest, a real interest in wanting to see it play out. Let me see what happens if I were to commit and change everything up, if I change my perspective, right? Instead of saying this is the worst thing to ever happen to me, I start saying this is the best thing to ever happen to me. Instead of holding on to something that keeps me comfortable, I'll put an end to the thing that keeps me comfortable so I can create something new. Now there's energy, fam. Now there's life. Now the mind is getting creative. Now you're in the new. Now you're figuring things out, right? But when you start changing your priorities, start changing your lifestyle, start changing your habits, you start talking to yourself differently, right? You start getting different results. Drake, in one of his songs, once said this. He said this in one of his songs. He said, you know it's real when you are who you think you are. You know it's real when you are who you think you are, when you're so self-aware, right? When you're so self-aware and you know yourself, you're not lying to yourself. You're like, no, I know myself because I know the moves that I make. I know the moves that I make when no one's watching. I know how I react and respond to whatever comes my way. I know the shit that I've gone through and I've grown so much, and I know my curiosity levels is through the roof, right? Which means I don't have an ego. If I'm not good at something, I'm aware. If I don't know something, I'm curious. I want to learn, right? You become a reader. You become somebody who listens and observes and learns by doing, right? You're an action taker. You bet on yourself. You take responsibility. You're willing to do what it takes. Fam, you know it's real when you are who you think you are, right? And that right there is true success. When that alignment is there, fam, there's nobody that can stop you. There's nobody that can stop you because the only person that's getting in the way is you. You're the only person standing in your way. You're the only person you created all these stories, whether it was psychologically passed down, you just accept it without questioning, right? Or you were told certain things, you never questioned it, you just accept it, right? But listen to me real quick. Just listen. If you haven't been paying attention, just listen to me in this part right here. is that at this moment, you can make a change. Doesn't have to be that way, right? This very second, you can. This second, you can say, yeah, I'm done. Let's go. I'm going to do it. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go make it happen. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm just going to go out and do it. Imagine that. Imagine you just got inspired like that. You say, you know what? I'm going to do it. That easy. Yeah, but I got to put it into this and I got to do that and I got to take care of this. Yes, let's go. Let's do it. And I'm talking about that's the mind, right? You're going to say, I'm going to do it, but then that part of you, that conditioned side of you, yeah, but here are the excuses to why you can't. It's like, nah, I'm not listening to that, man. I'm good. Let's go. Let's go make it happen. Right now is a brand new opportunity. Right now is a brand new moment. Right now is a brand new day. Let's go make it happen. That's the mentality you need to have. That's the mentality that's going to take you to the next level. Is it uncomfortable? Absolutely. Is it hard? Yes. Whatever it is you want to do, to break out of a conditioning, to break out of a habit, to change your life in any way, it's going to be difficult. It's simple, right? It's simple, but not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. When you start showing up for you, fam, it's simple. It's little things that you do every single day over and over and over again. It may be boring. Right? But it starts getting you different results. And now you start to become more self-aware, right? You start to become more grounded to the truth. You are revealed, fam. You are revealed. First of all, you are living the results of your past moves. You are the example. And during times of struggle, that will reveal who you really are. When things are going, and this doesn't mean that you're bulletproof to 100% when you're like, nothing bothers me. No. When you get hit with the truth, when you get hit with adversity, how do you take that? Right? When you get shot with the bullet, boom. Okay, yeah. Obviously, it hurts. Obviously, right? And you start, how does that person respond to that? How does that person recover from that? Can that person see something from that? And what I mean by a bullet, yes, I mean physically, but psychological bullets, right? You got hit with that adversity. It came. It hurts. Something has happened to you that you're like, this is uncomfortable. But how do you bounce back from that? How do you observe that? What do you do when that happens? Right? That's all on you, fam. It's all on you. It's all this. It's all mindset. It's all mentality. So when I'm going to leave you with this, fam. Take action and bet on yourself, right? Start failing. And with all this adversity, when you start betting on yourself and you make the uncomfortable changes that most people are unwilling to make, you start to move with a different level of confidence, right? You become aligned, fam. You become aligned with who you think you are or who you want to become. You be it now. You start doing it now. You start saying, yeah, who else is willing to wake up early? Who else is willing to stay consistent? Who else is willing to do what it takes? Who else is willing to make the uncomfortable moves? Who else is willing to bet on themselves, right? Who else is willing to bounce back from this problem? Who else? And fam, this is the talk you need to have within yourself to build yourself up. Look for reasons to why you can, not for reasons to why you can't. Let's go, family. This is your moment. I know you feel it. I'm feeling it. I'm getting that goosebumps, baby. I'm getting that goosebumps. Listen, fam, I'll leave you with that. If you found this video valuable, do me a solid. Put a thumbs up on the video. Comment below. Yes, you. Comment below. And also visit anthonymania.com and sign up to my daily awareness email list, fam. Catch you guys next time. Take care. Peace.